Hello again, welcome back for another video. I suspect that today's video will be shorter than my past videos, as I only intend to review one item today. This item is one of my most cherished Sailor Moon items, and that is this Pretty Guardian Petite Chara Ayakashi Sisters set, or Spectre Sisters, as I believe it's translated in English. This was originally $61.99. When I first saw this at like my local comic book store, I fell in love. I wanted it so badly. But the Petite Chara figures are incredibly small. They're literally like this big, and I'll show you that shortly. So I could not justify paying £62 nearly for, you know, figurines that are so small. Luckily though, a few months later I came back to the same store and it had been reduced to $34.99. And I believe the reason it was reduced is because the box is a bit scuffed. As you can see, the cardboard covering the corners, they're a little bit scuffed, a little bit tattered. But honestly, I didn't mind. I don't even think it's that bad. So I snapped this up for $34.99. Now, you might argue that that is still an incredibly steep price for figurines that are literally that big, but bear in mind that you do get 5 in here, and you know they're imported from another country, and they actually tend to go for a lot more on the internet, at least. I was casually like looking these up to see how much they would go for, this set specifically, and it ranged from £150 to £180. This is the price that people were selling it for online. So quite frankly, I consider getting it for £35 to be an absolute steal. Anywho, I'll stop rambling and give you a clear front of what the box actually looks like. Inside you get Sailor Moon herself, the star of the show, and you get the 4 Spectre Sisters. The Spectre Sisters are designed to be like evil counterparts to the main Sailor Senshi. Berthia is a counterpart to Sailor Mercury, Koan a counterpart to Sailor Mars, Calaveras a counterpart to Sailor Jupiter, and Pet's a counterpart to Sailor Venus. And on the back of the cardboard sleeve it says 20th anniversary. Without further ado, I will get this open now, and this cardboard sleeve protects this beautiful box, or at least I think it's beautiful. Beautiful black box with this lovely shiny purple design silhouettes of the 4 Spectre Sisters, and this beautiful purple like border mounting the box. Purple is one of my favourite colours, I think I said in a previous video, and it really does just give it this beautiful, elegant effect. I feel like I could just fall in love just looking at the box. And when we open this up, the actual figurines themselves are protected by this this soft like velvety material. It has one layer protecting the front of the figures, and the figures themselves are encased in more of this black velvet type squishy material. zoom in just so you can see. The first figurine that I will show you will be Sailor Moon herself. As you can see, they really are quite small. They're like little candies almost. Super cute though, you have to admit. And Sailor Moon comes with her moon rod, which is super cute. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Does that actually work when you put your hand behind a product? Oh, I think it is working, yes. And I'll show you the back of her as well. She has a little hole in the back of her head. So each of these figurines comes with a stand. Sailor Moon's is red, as you can see, and this little prop up would be inserted into the hole in the back of Sailor Moon's head, and then that would be inserted into this little ring here to prop her up. One thing I'm not a fan of with this is the little protective packets that they come in. They're actually like open, so you can just slip them out. I would prefer it if they were sealed, quite frankly. Though you could argue they do come with enough protection, what with this big box, and then they also come in this like protective squishy material and this covering as well. So you could argue that they probably do come with enough protection anyway. So me nitpicking at the fact that the protective sleeve is open is arguably quite petty. Anyway, the next figurine that I will show you is Koan. Let's see if I can get that to focus. I love the design for Koan. Once again, purple, one of my favourite colours. I love the this purple jewel on her head. I think it's super pretty. She's got like an almost like dark ballerina vibe going on with her her like dark tutu. She really does look like a ballerina. I love her hair as well. She's got like these little devil horns, and like Sailor Moon, she has a hole there. Can't really see it very well. She has a hole there in the back of her hair for her stand to be inserted, which I will show you now. She has a purple stand, and unlike Sailor Moon, the Spectre Sisters, their stands each have this little black moon pattern on. I don't know if you can see that. I think you can. Yes. And there is the proper upper. I also find it interesting how Koan does not really resemble Mars at all. Like, as I'll discuss in a minute, all of the other Spectre Sisters, like, they have their colour scheme, like, resembles the Sailor Senshi that they're supposed to be counterparting. Koan, you know, doesn't really resemble Mars at all. There's no red going on here. I know you can get, like fire can be blue and purple sometimes. So I don't know whether that's the reason why she's, like, purple and it's supposed to be, like, fire. But I don't know. Fire is her power, so that probably is the reason why she's purple. Anyway, the next figurine that I will show you is Berthia. Berthia is, I think, quite obviously the counterpart to Sailor Mercury. She has the whole, like, aqua blue colour scheme going on. I love her outfit. She's wearing, like, this little one piece, kind of like a swimming costume, and these like high boots and high gloves, and she has a ponytail, and I love this braid as well, I don't know if you can tell, going across her forehead. She looks so cute and innocent. You wouldn't think she's evil, would you? And there's the hole in the back of her head for the prop up. And here is her stand. A lovely blue aqua colour. And there is the black moon pattern. Next up is Calaveras. Get you a close up there. I love her pose. She looks like a villain. Her arms are crossed. Her colour scheme is supposed to resemble Jupiter's, I presume. Jupiter's Sailor Senshi outfit is green, so Calaveras, her entire outfit is green, her entire get-up. Although it is a darker shade to Sailor Jupiter. And the insert for the stand prop is there directly in her bun. Don't know if you can see that. And I shall show you her stand now. I really do find it interesting how these are sealed. These are completely sealed. Like there's no opening, but the actual figurines themselves, the bottom of their packets are open. Like, I need to let it go. Let it go, girl. Let it go. Anyway, the final figurine that I will show you is Pets. Pets is, I think, quite obviously supposed to be the counterpart to Sailor Venus. She looks very similar, her outfit, I think, to Sailor Venus. The colour scheme is the same. This, like, orangey yellow, very reminiscent of Sailor Venus. She even has Sailor Venus's iconic bow, albeit in a different colour. Hopefully that's focusing good. I think she's even pulling like a similar pose to like what Venus would do. I think my my Ban Presto Sailor Venus figurine, the large one that I showed in a previous video, is actually pulling this exact same pose, except her arm is raised upwards, whereas Pets' arm is raised downwards. And as I have with all the other figurines, I will show you the stand. Yep, standard affair as all of the others. I really do like these stands. Like, I like that they're like this crystal, see-through, clear kind of colour. I think it's very reminiscent of like candies, like gummy candies you can get. You might think that's an odd comparison, but that's just how my mind works. Anyway, that was my Ayakashi Sisters Petit Chara Sailor Moon set. I hope I was pronouncing that rightly, Petit Chara. I apologise if I wasn't and I'm like butchering it. As I said at the start of the video, one of my prized Sailor Moon possessions. Anything to do with the villains, really. I love, because I think products where you can get Sailor Moon villains are so few and far between. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed filming it and rambling. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.